But what about leaders of the second rung in Aam Aadmi Party? I mean, do you see them fully invested? Because I mean, after Arvind Kejriwal went to jail, they were, there was a perception that the second rung leaders and the leaders at the lower level weren't doing too well. There were stories of how Aam Aadmi Party people are joining. BJP camp. So, how do you see these young leaders? Do they look like fully invested in the elections? As we see Arvind Kejriwal now also trying to go on a padyatra rather than doing road shows. And so the big question is that how would these second rung leaders contribute? And the second question to it that is Arvind Kejriwal trying to reclaim a common man's image through padyatras and by interactions, going door to door, because a lot of it has been already said about the luxurious home and the sheesh mahal because the controversy is all doing. So do you think that he can reclaim that Aam Aadmi image, especially after the liquor scam and the sheesh mahal
Yes,
it has come out?
yes, I think the fact that he decided to resign as chief minister and make Atishi the chief minister after he came out of jail was a very unexpected step, was to move away from this image of the chief minister, the Sheesh Mahal, which has done him damage. There's no doubt about that. Uh, Now it's a good idea because there's so many question marks about Sheesh Mahal. It's a very good idea for the Aam Aadmi Party leadership to take a group of media people and say, please come and see that house on Flagstaff Road. See it for yourself. Let the controversy end once and forever. Whatever was there, everybody to see. So this thing of, as you say, golden commodes and all that, or other things, whatever he did in terms of renovation will be before the country. The other thing, of course, is that as far as the leaders, the second rung leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, how much are they invested? I think there is a renewed energy after Sisodia came out of jail and then Kejriwal himself came out of jail. And I do know even Manish Sisodia, soon after he came out of jail, undertook these padyatras. I remember tracking him in a couple of them myself to see what impact he was having. And at that time, Kejriwal was in, so there was huge sympathy for him. People felt that central government was deliberately keeping them in. They didn't want them to do things for people, and there was a huge lot of sympathy. But now that he's out, does the sympathy remain intact, or people want more? And but yes, I agree with that. That his undertaking door-to-door yatras, padyatras, going back to the people as an ordinary Aam Aadmi Party office bearer, but not the chief minister. It is to reinforce his image as the earlier image, at least to try and reinforce that. I'm there for you. I come to your door and I want to know what you want, and so on. That has been the unique selling point of the Aam Aadmi Party in the past, even though it's no longer a party with a difference. It's like any other party. But still, I think there is an element of, energy of a new party. And I find it quite remarkable that in 12 years, a party like this, it's never happened in the history of post-independent India, should become a national party. It's come out of the womb of popular movement and gone on to, in such a short time, to become a national party in power in 2 states. But there are many challenges before it. It's not going to be easy. And if they lose, then it could become an existentialist crisis for the Aam Aadmi Party, because then it will start to erode and break up, and there'll be many forces which will want that to happen. So let's see. The stakes are the highest for Arvind Kejriwal in this election in Delhi.
Absolutely. And one last question, Neerja, before I wind up. How big, the issue of corruption, given the fact that liquor scam, the BJP had gone hammer and tongs on it, then they raised the Sheesh Mahal issue. Do you think corruption will really become an important issue, given the fact that Aam Aadmi Party came on the anti-corruption plank, and now it is reduced to just like any other party, as you yourself said? So is corruption going to be an issue in the Delhi elections?
I don't know how much of an issue is going to be. Again, you talk randomly people, and people. I had somebody tell me the other day, कौन करप्ट नहीं है? अच्छा, एक पॉलिसी में गलती हो गई तो गलती तो होती रहती है लोगों से, जो शासक है उससे गलती होती रहती है. It's a very interesting logic he was giving me. But he's a supporter, somebody, a poorer, not a very wealthy man, very ordinary person. He said, और पैसा अपने लिए तो नहीं बनाया ना, और पैसा नहीं बनाएंगे तो हम लोगों को देंगे कैसे जो दे रहे हैं. So he graduated from our one argument to another, which said it really doesn't matter. Everybody does it. And therefore, corruption is not what... the corruption argument may work with the middle class.
Yeah. I think I've lost your audio. Yeah. I lost your audio.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. I lost your audio in between. So just if you could repeat and then I'll wind up the interview. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I said talking to ordinary people, for them, or the poorest sections, corruption is not such an issue. Delivery is much more an issue. Credibility of Kejriwal to deliver is an issue for them. For the middle class, it may be an issue. The corruption part of it, Sheesh Mahal may be an issue. Anti-incumbency overall, yes. Could be an issue. So difficult to say. Delhi may be very sharply divided in the way it responds to AAP and to BJP.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and watch how the campaign unfolds, which are the issues which resonate. But yes, it looks like a tough fight. And Arvind Kejriwal, for him especially, it looks like a high stakes election. Thank you so much, Neerja. As always, a pleasure having you on the program. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Stay ahead with our Cutting Edge News app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.